Penrith's opening round capitulation at home to Newcastle was nothing short of abysmal. And they had the perfect chance to atone against a Parramatta unit that began their new era under Stephen Kearney on a winning note in Auckland. Motivation was the least of the Panthers' problems as they came out firing against their bitter rivals, with their enthusiasm in defence evident from the start.
Here's Manor running into a brick wall defence from Penrith.
And that provided the foundation for a much more polished showing with the football.
Jennings is beaten, Hicks has got to be an overlap. In goes Simmons. Simmons has scored for Penrith.
Michael Gordon's conversion was further inspiration for the Mountain men.
He's converted the try.
Some pre-match showers had rendered the surface greasy, and the home side didn't handle it well. They seemed right off their game, and their new boss could sense his troops were in trouble. Kearney's instincts proved spot on, as Para's inability to get out of their own half proved costly.
Coots over the line to score.
Casey Maguire tried hard to lift the blue and golds late in the first half with an unconvincing but effective touch finder.
One of the ugliest 40-20s I've ever seen. I've seen some ugly ones.
However, the Eels couldn't capitalise on that rare piece of real estate and went to half-time with a duck egg beside their name. The Eels' bid to turn things around received a body blow 5 minutes into the second term when Flash Gordon swooped on a loose pass from Jared Hayne.
He's got a chaser, it's Mortimer, but he couldn't catch Gordon surely, and Gordon will score.
Parramatta's surprising ill-discipline presented Gordon with the chance to further inflate his personal tally, as well as his team's, with back-to-back penalty goals taking the visitors out to 20. Everything was going beautifully for Penrith until Brad Tye and Adrian Purtell were booked for this dangerous lifting tackle on ex-Panthers grand final winner Paul Fatuira. After conceding 42 points against the Knights 5 days earlier, Penrith's defence was almost impregnable. And it wasn't until the last 10 minutes of this derby that their line was breached.
Matthew Keating finally gets over the line for Parramatta.
It certainly wasn't the prettiest of games, but for the desperate Panthers, their reversal in form was a huge relief to long-serving utility Luke Lewis.
Oh, mate, look, we knew we could do it. We had a great off-season, and last week was a bit of a shambles, but mate, to the boys, come in on Monday and ripped into training and showed out here tonight. It was great, and it was so good to be a part of that, eh?
David Rowlands, Big Pond Sport.